Okay, the stream has gone live. And I know a lot of people like to wait a few minutes before they actually do anything because they're waiting for viewers to show up. But I don't think that's going to happen to me. Leave this question up on the screen. And you know what? I think it's been long enough. I'll tell you what my answer to that my answer would be the engineer from Team Fortress 2. So that way I could fix all the broken garbage that we have at work and stuff. Without further ado, let's game, boys and other non-boys. Oh, my body is falling apart. It's like I'm old and shit. Instead of being just barely 30. Not even 30 yet. All I know about being 30 is that I texted my older brother when he turned 30, and he texted me back like he had just turned 80 and not 30. Funny though. That's right. I'm opening a can of pop on stream. I don't care. Who knows? Oh boy. I forget what I'm doing. Okay. We'll keep go hands magenta ball. Need to be Gaku, and he needs to be level 70. Really annoying way to level gate this. Let's see. Yeah, Gaku's only level 66. What a chump. It's because he died. You know how it is when you die and you just aren't powerful anymore. You become a little punk, a little chump punk. Love this mode 7 ass map. Yeah, we'll go over here because this is the only place I know where there's guys. Oh, nice. That's a cool ability. I'm reasonably certain I'd done that before, but it's pretty cool. No, Gaku, you sick fuck. Give me that soup. I'm at soup. Classic video. Yeah. Blast him just for fun. I don't know how you level up your abilities in this. Like, I would have assumed that it had something to do with defeating enemies with set abilities, but That clearly is not the case. I wish I'd known that this would be a grinding stream. You know, I'll say it. Atari games had some pretty good output in this era. Partly because they mainly did licensing of... They licensed other proper IPs and then paid other companies to make great games for them. Like, they paid WayForward and Pipeworks Software and Webfoot Games to make 3 really great games. Like, Godzilla Domination on GBA and the Godzilla, like, DS, GameCube, and Xbox games are also all incredible. Whoa. Can you believe it? Gaku leveled up. Ooh. You know what I'm gonna do? Equip to Goku. And... oh no. No torso armor for that? That's fine. I don't care that he's moving slower. Oh, that's right. We need to level him up. Because he's leveling up faster, and that's the important part. I would rather move like 1% slower to get like 3% more XP. No, don't do this at me, guys. Come on. What is this? Who does these guys think they are? I'm Gaku, for Christ's sake. For Gaku's sake, you know? How's that? That one's funnier, I think. Blast him. Yeah. Game crashed, or rather, the cartridge crashed. This, as I've said before, happens with playing the cartridge on this, and I'll just need to do that thing I always do. Don't know why it has so much trouble, specifically with the Game Boy player. My other one works fine with the Game Boy player. In fact, other games I have work perfectly on the Game Boy player. But this guy, this specific silly little cartridge is like, nope. We're gonna fight with you. Ha 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 ha. Okay. And I know there'll be people who are like, oh, you're using one of those. Which, one, is this your first time here? And two, every single one of these games I own. I own every single one of these games. Barbie, Bionicle, Bomberman, Castlevania, Dragon Ball Z, Garfield, Gauntlet, Godzilla, Harry Potter, Klonoa, Bionicle, Lord of the Rings, Mario and Luigi, Mario Kart, Mario Tennis, Metroid Fusion, Metroid Zero Mission, Monsters Inc., My Little Pony, Namco Museum, Open Season, Pokemon, Risk Battleship Clue. This is a copy of Sapphire because I made it as a randomizer. Snood 2, Sonic Advance 3, SpongeBob. That's got 2 games. GBA Video Volume 2. This is my classic. I love this one. I know all the fucking things from this. It's so annoying. Spyro 2, Tag the Rhinox, Season for Ice. Sonic, Mario Advance 2, Mario Advance 3, Mario Advance 1. I should finish Mario Advance 1 at some point. That'd be fun. Zelda NES. I believe I actually finished that on stream with the cartridge. A Link to the Past, Sims 2 GBA. This is a great game. I'll tell you right now, it's a great game. SpongeBob SquarePants movie game on GBA. This game looks great because of who made it. We got Yu-Gi-Oh! World Championship Tournament 2004. And if you see this, when I said if you look at my old videos, might see one that says it was totally that new Yu-Gi-Oh! Game that everyone was playing. It was this. It was this. We got Zelda 2 for GBA. In fact, let's go ahead and look here, the Game Boy ones. These are all my regular Game Boy games. Some of these I got because the guys who have them the guys who sold me this cartridge have the license, or are partnered with the guys who have the license to some of these games. So a lot of these I got for that, and that's fine. This one I had to buy personally. Bomberman, Cat Trap, Dr. Mario, Kid Icarus, Kirby's Dream Land, Mario Land 2, Metroid 2. Metroid 2, I almost scammed the guy, but I was like, I can't scam you, man. You gotta at least let me give you $40 for these 2 games. And he was like, okay. Got all these Game Boy Color games. Batman, Blue's Clues, Best Move. A lot of baby games you may notice. Like Elmo, Blue's Clues. It's because I like them. I think they're funny. Elmo again. These 2 I have because I've streamed them from the cartridges. And I think it's probably going to be easier to do that way. Game Gear games. These are all my Game Gear games. Do you know that this thing can play Game Gear games via that? It's funny. Any case, we're going back to Dragon Ball Z. Like this stream is supposed to be. And we're gonna hope the game don't crash. If it crashes, I cry. And we change the stream to something else. Possibly even something not wrestling related. This is wrestling because it's a fighting game, in case you were wondering. Because you're playing as guys who fight. Equip. Alright. Equip Tagaku. Equip Tagaku. Alright. Now we're going to go ahead and save again. It is really unsettling to me how fast this saves. Oh hey, a Submariner. Oh, it's just money and rice balls. Disappointing. I was hoping to beat some dudes up. Ah, 8,180 cash. That's pretty good. I'd like to think that's pretty good at least. Oh, let's go ahead and save right here too. Got some soup. Actually, I think if I lost, I would play Columns. Because I love Columns and it's fun. You know what I'm saying? If the game crashes again, I'm gonna stop playing it and play Columns instead. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry about belching that loud. It wasn't even that loud, but it was loud enough that I felt it, so I'll apologize for that. Oh yeah, I'm gonna tell a little story about why I have this game. So when I bought my GBA SP, I bought it on eBay for like $40, and it came with the Risk Battleship Clue, the Harry Potter game that was in the thing, and Legacy of Goku 1 and 2. And I was like, oh, that's awesome. I played them. I was like, okay, you know, Risk Battleship Clue. It's Risk Battleship and Clue. What more do you want? Then there was the Harry Potter game. I didn't even touch it because I was like, it's a game based on a series I don't care about. This was before it was known that the author of that series was like lawful evil, and not even in a fun way. But yeah, it was before that even. I was like, oh yeah, that's just, I don't like it. So don't think I'm just hating it because of that. You know, when you learn that, it's like, okay, some of this world building is fucked up. Like, if you're playing the GameCube version of the second one, and you look and you're playing and you're collecting the cards of all the like, oh, famous ones, it uses famous quite in an interesting way, where it means both like known for doing great things and also doing like incredibly evil things. Like, there's one whole, like, oh, well, this character is famous for calling for the humane genocide of an entire fucking thing. And it's like, what? And they got a fucking trading card made for saying that we should humanely genocide this entire species. Game sucks. Game crash. Sad. I'm gonna cry. It's because I was talking about Harry Potter instead of Dragon Ball Z. What should I play instead, folks? What should I play instead of Game Boy Advance games? Because they are going to crash. They're just going to. I mean, they're not absolutely going to, but they're probably going to crash. There's no dancing around it. And I'm just thinking to myself, what should I do now then, huh? Oh, good God, my body. Uh-oh. I open up Steam and it decides, hey, we gotta do something. We'll go to this screen for now. I just opened up Steam to see if there was anything like worth playing. I have so many games on here that I could just like download real quick and then play. That'd be fun. Most of them I got for free though, and it's like, well, I feel weird playing a game I got for free. Don't know why, but I would. I'm stumped, as they say. Because I don't want this stream to only be 20 minutes of me fighting with the thing. And I don't want to... Let's see. And I want it to stick with the theme of Wrestling Wednesday. And not... And by wrestling, I don't want to be wrestling with the games to try and get them to stay working. Let me check my Game Boy and Game Boy Color games. Perhaps I have something in there that will go well with this theme of wrestling. I was trying to roll my R, but my throat got stuck there for a second. Let's see. Audio Land. I'm at a loss. I am at a loss. Alright, I am at a loss, folks. I'm not quitting, but like... What the hell do I do at this point? Could launch Team Fortress 2, that'd be funny. And I really would like whatever it is to be, like still sort of vaguely wrestling related. Which of course means that even though a lot of other sports games are still very wrestling, I have to throw those options out the window. Oh, there's a game that's wrestling related I could play, but like... I don't know if I wanna, you know? I could. There is a game that is very directly wrestling related in my Steam library, but I don't know if I should play it, you know? I'd also love to not change any sort of settings that I have right now. Because, you know, if I have to move my extra monitor for playing streaming or for playing games that are console games or doing whatever, you know, it'd be pretty annoying. Or unplugging consoles or whatever, you know. doing anymore. I'm at a loss, folks. I gotta do something. But I don't want to change all my setup right now. You know what? We will try this one more time. One more time. I'm gonna pop out the cartridge real quick. We're gonna some rubbing alcohol on a Q-tip. And we're gonna hopefully get the game running for a reasonable amount of time. Because I would be willing to wager that whereas the cartridge is probably fine, I would be willing to wager that the GameCube itself is probably full of dust. Rather, the Game Boy player is full of dust because of disuse. Interesting thought, the difference between disuse and misuse. Sounds like they should be the same thing, but disuse is when you're not using it, and misuse is when you're using it poorly. All right. Now, we're just going to try this one more time and hope that it stays the full time, you know? OS, innit? And if not, it'll be a short stream. We'll just cut the stream short. I may have spoke too soon. I still want to try to do something else. I wanted to actually play this for more than just like it blinks on. We'll try it a few more times then. Not particularly pleased with that. Launch the game and it immediately fucking crashes it. Okay. It launches properly this time. Okay, get this logo. And it cuts to... Okay, cool. We're getting farther than we did last time. Though the fact that it did that at all is not a good sign. Cool, I hadn't even leveled up once yet. I've leveled up twice and I haven't even leveled up once. I love being able to say things like that, and it's true. Okay, so this one is where Gohan needs to be level 140. That's insane. Ah, yes. Plug in with the belching, but I don't care, actually. Don't punch me. I'm Gaku. Looks like the game's gonna run for a reasonable amount of time today, so or at this point, so I'm pleased. But yeah, it has this problem with the Game Boy player specifically. And I know that because I have a different one that the one for the regular Game Boy and Game Boy Color that works perfectly with the Super Game Boy. And I mean that. It works perfectly. I'll plug it into the Super Game Boy, go into my room with my Super Nintendo and just play Game Boy games on it. The problem is, though, I can't play Game Boy Color games on it. That's why I need one of those mods that just like straight up gives your Game Boy or Game Boy Color analog out. But then the problem is like, or you know, one of the consoleized ones where you can plug it in and it'll go out. The problem is they only ever do those anymore with like, oh well, you clearly want to plug this into an HDMI or an HD TV because that's what's easily available. And so they only ever have HDMI out and never like composite out or anything. Not even composite out, you know? Like if I could get a Game Boy Advance like consoleized with composite out, I'd be fine with that. I could play all my Game Boy Color games on my freaking TV and you know, I've realized I think they do have something sort of like that, but the problem is, it's really expensive and like good luck getting one because it's the Analog Pocket. I'm pretty sure the Analog Pocket, as per its name, has analog out. Because I know every other analog product before it had analog out via their specific DAC, or digital to analog converter. Ooh, inventory. Got a dirty shirt. Awesome. Gaku don't care. It's dirtied with blood, the blood of his enemies. Because he's out here murdering guys to get XP. He's like one or two shotting them because he needs the XP to get stronger. I like when a game gives you XP for losing a fight because, like, you know, you have gained experience, literal. Like, there's that game I'd heard about but had no idea what it was about until watching that Nintendo Direct yesterday. Like, Sifu or whatever, about the... Oh, nice level, by the way, Gaku. You know, where it's like, oh, okay, you know, if you lose, you gain XP because your character is getting literally more experienced. And time passes, so... And I didn't know anything about it because I'm not really into new games. No, you stupid green-haired freak. Alright. Seems to be going pretty well now. We might be able to like go the whole time. Yeah, give me that money. You know, I'll be honest, I didn't know that you had to press the A button to pick up items, and like during my last play, during my last session, I was just sort of picking up the items automatically because I was mashing the A button and they would show up in the middle of a fight. Like right there, I picked that one up accidentally. Give me that money. Them coins. Okay, well that's one more chance. I'm gonna do something else. We're gonna figure out something else to do. We're not gonna do this. I'm not gonna keep trying. I'll get the grinding back to level 70 off screen because I don't want to do that again. You know, if it didn't require me to hook up a whole other console, I just saw something that would be perfect for Wrestling Wednesday. And I'm like, next time though, perhaps. As I said, it would require me to hook up a whole other console. But it would be perfect. Rather, it would require me to hook it up to the stream. And I'm not going to do that right now. Oh no, there's another game that's a wrestling game that would not require me to hook up another console. That's Griffin's game, and I'd have to ask him if I could play it. And I'll be honest with you, I'm probably going to. That seems like a good option right now. So I'm looking at my other stuff, not seeing any other good options for games that I might consider a wrestling game. Might find out if I already have a save for that on my memory card. I forgot to turn on the GameCube. I'm just checking to see if I have a save for that already on my memory card. And if I do, I'll just delete it. It's that simple. Or if I don't have space for it on my memory card, which I should have space, it looks like. And it looks like I both don't have a save for that. Yeah. Looks like I both don't have a save and have enough space for it. Let me go ask Griffin if I can do that. Because it's his game and I want to ask permission before using other people's games. Just wanted to make sure. Alright folks, we're changing games. This game isn't going to require my silly, messy Game Boy Player disc to work. box that I keep my Game Boy Player disc in, I will, or rather, as soon as I find that box, I will change the discs and we will play the game. It should be over here, shouldn't it? Would it be over here? Yes, it would. I remember I've seen it recently, I swear. Come on, don't do this to me. What the hell did I do with it? I can be such a dipshit sometimes. You know what? I think I'm just gonna give up today. It's too hot, I'm too tired. I don't know where the disc is for my fucking Game Boy player. I don't want to change controllers anyway. And I'd have to either change how the controller's plugged in or something like that, so. I'll have to tell Griffin I changed my mind. Sad for me. Sad for that game. I won't tell you what it is, because I want it to be a surprise when I do finally stream that one. Also, it's the sequel, and I'd rather stream the first one first, if you know what I'm saying. And check me out on Friday, but only for a little bit. I won't stream for very long on Friday because I have other things happening, but I'll stream something on Friday. Maybe it'll be about as long as this one was. This one at the end filled completely with technical difficulties. Okay, let me swap to the proper end stream screen. Sorry to say, this is where I'm ending the stream today, with my links on the screen. Still trying to find that freaking box that I keep it in. I don't know where it is. I don't know why it's not here. Maybe next Wednesday I'll decide, okay, I will hook up the Xbox and I'll play that Xbox game that I feel would be perfect as a wrestling game. Rather, is a wrestling game and I feel would be perfect for Wrestling Wednesdays. Even if it's just so I don't have to fight with this anymore. Be a tune in Friday for something. I don't know what. I have to stream something on Friday because that's my schedule. If I don't stream somewhat to my schedule, I will lose my mind and stuff. I'll start crying. Big cartoon tears too. It'd be real sad. You'd come to my stream and be like, oh, why is this bitch so sad? And I'd be like, oh, it's cause all that. So sad. Well, bye folks. See you Friday, if there's anyone here.